Hi, this is Rainbow Harmony here to help you find balance and peace to live a more colorful life. And this is a pick a card reading for the Scorpio full moon. Before we get started, I wanted to let you guys know that today, the next 24 hours from when this is posted, is the last day of my sale. And I want you guys to know this is the last sale I'm probably gonna have until the holiday season. I had the sale because it's raining today. Let's see if I can show you guys. It's raining. It's raining. It's been raining this whole week. So I've kind of been stuck inside, and so I wanted to get some work done, and I just wanted to offer this sale for people who were telling me it's hard for them to afford my regular prices. But you know, there's a reason that my prices are what they are. There has to be some kind of energy exchange, and very soon I'm going to find myself very busy with fashion work. So I won't have, you know, the ability to put sales on anymore. So I wanted to let you guys know, for anyone out there who's been thinking about purchasing a reading and who really needs this sale price, this is your last 24 hours. All you do is you go to promiseharmony.com/services. Hang on, let me get my chart. These are the prices. I'll show you real quick, and then we'll get the pick a card reading started. For video readings that I post for you, they can be private or public. $44 for a basic video message, $55 for an in-depth message. This is around 20 minutes, this is around 30, 45 minutes. Usually this is $77, usually this is $55. My Skype prices, $33 for a half hour for Skype, usually $55, $55 for an hour Skype, usually $77. These prices are going to go back up in 24 hours, so promiseharmony.com/services if you would like to take advantage of my sale. So I'm almost booked up now, and I just want to thank you guys, those of you who purchased the sale. I'm cranking readings out, that's why I haven't been doing as many pick a card readings, but I wanted to do this one real quick, just for those of you guys who are wondering what's going down in the energy. So go ahead and pick a feather. Number 1, the hawk feather. Number 2, the seagull feather. Or number 3, the parrot feather. All of these feathers were randomly dropped in my path. Look for signs, you guys. Pray for signs, and always take note of the feathers that drop in your path. So if you choose number 1, the hawk feather, we're going to get started. This is my favorite one. It's just so beautiful. So if you choose number 1, let's see what's going down for you with the Scorpio full moon. What is your message? Yup. We all be going through this right now. Shit's going down. I don't think I need to tell you guys that. You guys can feel this huge shift right now. My personal fears have been coming up. I found myself crying the other day. You know, the energy always seems to get very intense around the full moon. And look at this full moon we have right here. But this is an amazing full moon that's bringing so much change and so much transition into our lives. I mean, every full moon does. But this Scorpio full moon is all about like the phoenix rising from the ashes, being reborn. It's all about, you know, exposing aspects of ourselves that we need to let go of. This is our last chance before, you know, to plant seeds really before this big harvest season we're going to be having in the summer. So now it's time to decide what you really want, and your relationships might be under review. I cannot explain to you guys how many relationship, you know, readings I've been doing for people, breakup especially, divorces and breakups. So maybe you've been through this, maybe you're on the other side of this, and so now you're trying to really focus on your responsibilities. There's this huge message coming out for those of you guys who picked the hawk feather, not to quit 5 minutes before the miracle. Things are so close to coming into fruition. Your manifestations are very close, and usually before your manifestations come, stuff starts to fall apart. You're asked to let go of things. You're asked to make room. You're asked to make space. So it's been a very intense time. It's been difficult for you to get connected with your inner child and have fun. It might even be difficult for you to do self-care right now. My nails are just cray-cray. And, you know, maybe it's been hard for you to take care of yourself and meet your needs right now. And this is coming out as a message to make sure that you're showering every day, you know, comfort yourself through your basic survival needs, eat healthy, drink lots of water. And then they're telling you to have fun, you know, get out in nature if you can. If it's raining, spend time looking out the window, taking deep breaths. You know, if you feel the need to cry with the rain, release with the rain. You know, if it's sunny where you are, go outside, get some sunshine, play. You know, inside every single one of us is a little inner child that needs laughter and sunshine and play and adventure. And if you haven't been tending to that side of yourself, you're going to start feeling very restless. You're going to start feeling bored. You're going to start feeling depressed. And so ask yourself, when was the last time you played? So this is a really good time to go out with your friends, to go be in a group of people, to comfort, to lift each other up, to party. So get out there and party, have fun, be with your friends right now. And if you don't have friends, make friends. You always have a friend in me. You always have a friend in the Rainbow Harmony family. And I'm hoping soon to do some meetups so we can all start connecting and maybe making more friends through the Rainbow Harmony family. But of course, just get out there and pray for friendship and it will come. So they're telling you to stay dedicated to your path. I felt like giving up a couple days ago. Seriously, I was just like, not on Rainbow Harmony, don't worry, but just on other things in my life. And I feel like we're all being called to be dedicated right now. Even if we're tired, even if we're feeling broken down, even if we're confused, I think for a lot of us right now, we're hesitant to move forward because something's happened or something's changed and now we don't know where we're headed anymore. And so this little dude over here, he's nervous because even though what surrounds him is beautiful, even though the universe comforts and supports this creature, it's nervous. It's hesitating to take a move and make a step because it's like, I don't know my future anymore. Maybe you had some concept or some illusion of what your future would be, and sometimes the universe comes in and shatters those illusions and tries to open us up to something that's better and something that's greater for us. So maybe because of this death, you're just like, I don't even know what I'm going for. I don't know what I'm working for anymore, but you've got to keep going. You've got to keep going. There's something about some kind of creative project you're supposed to be starting. One of my biggest missions here on this earth is to help inspire and uplift other creative people, because I've seen how worth it has been for me on my path to just follow my creative pursuits wholeheartedly, and how much abundance and bliss and connection and beauty it's brought into my life. So if you're looking for something to do right now to move forward, try to find a way to start some kind of group project. You know, if you do makeup or something, offer to do makeup for a photo shoot. If you like to write, why not start like a writer's circle, or DM other writers and ask them, hey, can we trade, you know, scripts and we can read each other's? Or if you're a painter, you know, try to get together with other artists. Try to find ways to collaborate with other artists. There's people out there that need help artistically and that need your services. So think of a way that you can help, you know, give people and donate your gifts and give. And that's going to fill up your cup, you know? This is a message about movement. You might be moving somewhere. You might be thinking, I need to move. You need to know that you bring your shit and your troubles with you wherever you go. So moving is not going to solve everything. I moved and it's awesome, but I still have my same problems. I still have my same issues, and I still have, you know, there's things that follow you everywhere, and you have to confront that. But sometimes a change of scenery can help, because, you know, I'm surrounded by the forest now, and it's so easy for me to just dip in and, you know, relax, take deep breaths and recharge myself. Maybe you're some kind of artist or creative and you need to go to the city. You need to go somewhere where there's more opportunities for you, more connection for you. So lots of things are coming up. You know, you might be asked to go somewhere, to move somewhere to help you like get a better job or something. A lot of people right now are worried about money, and you might be called to take some different action, try something new, go somewhere else. So let's get a final message for you about the Scorpio full moon. Transformation. Yep. Remember that on the other side of death and loss is rebirth and transformation and new beginnings. Just like when we go to sleep at each night, you know, the sun sets, but then it rises again and it's a whole new day and it's a whole new beginning. This is like a closing of one chapter and the beginning of something else. Your love life is coming up. Yep. A lot of stuff is coming up for me about this. Lots of old memories. I mean, I have PTSD, so this is just what it's like, but more than usual. And so you might be having weird dreams, things about the past coming up that you need to confront. And confronting something is as easy as just allowing yourself to cry, writing about it, not running from it, not pushing it from your mind, realizing that the things that are coming up in your mind right now are coming up for a reason. And to, you know, feel it and then release it with love and light, you know, be kind to yourself. They're saying your love life benefits as you forgive your parents. Forgiveness doesn't necessarily mean that you allow people to abuse you or that you allow yourself to, you know, let your family control your life, but it's just about leveling with that energy and just releasing it and realizing that, you know, you have these experiences for a reason and you've learned from them and you've grown from them, and you don't need to carry that pain around with you every day anymore. So it's time to go with the flow. And Rainbow Fam, it is time to visualize what you want. We've got an opening here. We've got time to plant some seeds, make your Pinterest boards, start pinning, you know, ideas of where you want to go, where you want to travel, what kind of things you'd like to do, your career ideas, your business ideas, pin pictures of your ideal lifestyle, and what you'd like to do with your time on this planet. And start visualizing a way to create a life that's more fun for you, a life that your inner child would like. Follow the path of your inner child. Peace out. So, full moon in Scorpio, for those of you guys who picked which one was it that I had next? Whoops. I think it was the parrot feather. We'll do the parrot feather. I might have mixed the numbers up. You guys tell this full moon energy is jumbling me just a little bit. So let's do the parrot feather next. So let's just see what's going down with this full moon for you, the energy. I talked a little bit in number 1 about how this energy is really taking us to review our relationships. And it's a lot about our relationships, how we relate to other people. Relationship patterns are being exposed. And it's also a time of growth, because it's like the Scorpio is like Phoenix rising from the ashes. So a chance for new beginnings, time to plant seeds. Old memories, old fears are coming up as always with our full moon to be released. So for you, things are looking really good, I gotta say. Things are looking really good for you. The energy of this full moon is definitely affecting you positively. This is a really vague card, but it's just telling you to go with the flow. Maybe it's a message not to resist the flow, because maybe things are changing in such a way that it's making you nervous. Even if the changes are very positive in nature, you might be feeling kind of like lost, or like things are really uncertain right now. There's a huge wave of that coming in. And so you just got to realize that wherever the universe is trying to take you is better than where you're at right now. I feel this energy like you're feeling very secure where you are, but security like is an illusion sometimes. And you got to learn how to find security within yourself so that you can flow through the changes of life and not be so committed to a certain way of life or lifestyle or certain things like your job and your possessions and your money making you feel secure. That's not what it's about. You know, your security comes from within you, and the universe is asking you to make some changes right now. The universe is asking you to be open to receive, because something really beautiful is trying to come into your life. It could possibly be your twin flame. Maybe you're being asked to just go with the flow and not resist these changes because there's this big offer of love and beauty and happiness on your horizon. And sometimes when you're heading into that, it can seem like your whole world is falling apart. But I feel for you, there's this happiness, new friends right around the corner. The universe wants to be very generous with you. Like, I feel that you're very kind, you're very gentle, you're very generous yourself. So there's a lot of positive karma coming back to you. And a relationship wants to make its way into your life that's better suited for you, that's more on your level, that's gonna make your heart sing with joy. So this has to do with your twin flame or your soulmate or someone that wants to come in your life. So they're telling you, these are the only 2 new path cards I have in my whole deck. They're telling you when it comes to this person, when it comes to this situation, it's time to take a leap of faith. It's time to take a risk. It's time to travel. It's time to go to the unknown. This is telling you this is a new spiritual path for you. Just because it's a spiritual path doesn't necessarily mean you have to join a hippie commune or become a tarot reader or Reiki healer. But maybe you're going to be learning more about yourself and growing as this person comes into your life and as these changes come. So a lot is changing around your love life. We're going to pull for everyone. And so I'm going to go ahead and pull some cards. Yeah. They're telling you it's time to take off your mask. It's time to allow yourself to become vulnerable. It's time to tell the truth, about what you really want. Be honest with the people around you. Be honest with this person. Speak your truth. And they're telling you to trust. The situation is calling for you to have faith. So I hope that message resonates with you. Time for changes. Peace out. So if you chose the Seagull feather, we're going to go ahead and get started to see what is going on with you for this full moon in Scorpio. And like I mentioned to the other two, groups of people that chose these cards, the Scorpio full moon is all about the phoenix rising from the ashes. It's the comeback. It's like, getting centered in your ultimate truth. So, and it's also about planting seeds. Because there is going to be like this big harvest time in the summer. So it's kind of a time of visualization, going back to the drawing board, hashing things out, and also healing relationship patterns and like relationship wounds. So it is a very intense moon, but a very beautiful one nonetheless. So let's see what's going down with you. I think this full moon has been making you feel really out of balance. Like really out of whack. Lots of energy coming up, maybe even sadness, maybe even just a little bit of depression. So it's like been affecting you and your happiness. And there's this message, you just kind of face your fears and roll with it. If you're feeling depressed, if you're feeling down, just go into it. If you need to call off work for a day, just call off, let yourself lay in bed and cry and eat some ice cream or something. I'm just kidding. Eat healthy, eat vegan. But, junk food's only going to make it worse sometimes. But hey, like one of my favorite spiritual leaders online, Teal Swan, says, sometimes you just got to hide under your covers with some chocolate and cry. So maybe that's where you're at right now. And you're feeling very out of balance. Maybe you're even resisting meditating, but if you don't have the energy to meditate, maybe you can pray instead. Maybe you can pray that your energy is healed and that you're able to release in a safe and healthy way. And, going out into nature too is one of the best ways we can get balanced. Maybe you're feeling super imbalanced because you're out of touch with nature. So if you can this evening, look out at the full moon, say a prayer, surrender, release, get your feet into some dirt, go out into nature, just sit on a blanket, cry if you need to cry. I'm seeing that the universe is here with you. For so many of us, this path feels so uncertain right now. We're just like, where the F am I going? Because maybe there was this plan you had at the beginning of the year, this path you were on, but now the path is shifting. And so things are shifting in a positive way. You're going to get what you want, but you feel stuck right now and you feel like, how am I going to make it through this? There's always a greater force guiding you. Make friends with this force, call it God, call it Jesus, call it Allah, call it the universe, call it higher consciousness, call it your higher self, call it yourself, call it, Mother Earth, Father Sky, whatever you want, but it's best that you make friends with it, it doesn't matter. It's always your friend no matter what you do, but it's always part of you, but prayer is just coming up so much. And, I used to be very resistant to prayer because of like my background in religious abuse made me just not even want to talk to God. I was just like, it was very triggering for me to go there. But, I started developing a relationship with the angels. I started praying, learning their names. And for me, the angels were just a concept of like love and light. And whether you actually believe in angels or it's just like a concept for you, you can still pray and you can still set positive intentions for yourself that positive things come into your life, because the universe is responding to your subconscious. And for a lot of us, our subconscious is like our inner critic, and we've adopted all of this negativity from the media, from, you know, maybe people we grew up with, just from the mentality of this world that just tells us, you know, we got to fall in line, we got to work for the man, we got to be a slave, we got to struggle, you know, lack mentality. And, you know, the way that we pull ourselves out of this is by working with our subconscious, is by exposing our fears, by facing them, by realizing the only thing we have to fear is fear itself. Fear is simply an illusion, you know, love is the truth. We were born to love on this planet. And if you can love yourself, if you can love your fears, if you can admit, you know what, I don't know what the hell's going on in my life right now. I don't even know who the heck God is or what this whole thing is, but you know, I want to dream a better dream for my life. I want to believe in that things can be better. I want to know that despite what's happening, I can still make it out of this, you know, and that there's help for me. You know, you are not your circumstances. And so they're telling you it's time to let go of the struggle, time to let go of the concept of struggle, because whatever you believe, you receive. If you believe that you got to fight and you got to struggle for your piece of pie, you know, for your life, that's the path is going to start unfolding in that way. So I'm not saying you have a negative thought and then everything's like turns bad and you got to only think positive. No, don't abandon yourself and your true emotions and your true feelings. Let it flow. Get angry, get sad, be depressed, you know, be whatever you got to be. But always pull yourself back to the truth that you are here for a reason. You have talents and gifts for a reason. You are the unique person you are for a reason. And no matter what you've been told, no matter what all these crazy people on your path have told you, you deserve a chance at life. You deserve a chance at success and in being the person you truly want to be. And guess what? You already are that person. You're already on the path. It's just, you got to let go of the deception of control and give in to the alignment of your ultimate well-being. So let's say this together. Say it out loud with me. I give up the deception of control. I give up the deception of control, and I give in to the alignment of my ultimate well-being. Put your hand on your heart. You're here now in this moment. All that bullshit you've been fearing isn't happening right now. It may never happen. Maybe some of it happened in the past, but maybe that's what needed to happen in order for you to grow, in order for you to change, in order for you to make a difference, in order for you to grow into the person that you are right now. You know, the universe isn't going to screw you over twice. This isn't going to happen again, but it's up to you to take all these things you've been through and to turn it into something that works for you. You know, and that's what I've done here with Rainbow Harmony. How do you guys think I became an old soul so fast? I've seen a lot of shit. I've been through a lot. And I realized that I could either let this take me down, I could continue to blame it on everybody in my path, or I could say, you know what? That shit happened and it sucks, but I'm going to take that and I'm going to grow from it. I'm going to learn from it. I'm going to heal myself, and then I'm going to go out there and I'm going to help other people do it too, you know? So your path has happened for a reason. It's unfolded this way for a reason, and you're learning through it, and you're going to be able to help others, you know? Maybe you start a YouTube or something. Maybe you don't. Maybe you just help other people by smiling to a stranger sometimes, or just putting your love and light out there. You help people just by coming to balance and peace and by being who you are. So don't forget that your greatest power is just being who you are, and all you're asked to do at this time is simply just to be. All you got to do right now is just be, all right? Let go of the struggle and just be, and be okay with not knowing, and be okay with not controlling right now, because the universe is trying to stick its hand in your life and pull you in a certain direction, and it's time to stop resisting that flow. Something about you getting what you want around your home, and your home is changing. You could be moving in with someone, because I see this dude here and this woman here. You could be moving in with someone, or like getting a new apartment, or finding a new roommate, or buying a new house, or moving to a new location. And they're saying it's all going to turn out okay. You're going to get what you want. Like a wish is coming true, a wish is being granted. And I think that's why the universe is trying to get you to chill and just like be in the moment, because there's like some things that are being worked out behind the scenes. There's other people's free will and choices involved with this. So you're just gonna have to flow and let this ride a little bit, but you're gonna get news soon that your home situation is gonna be changing and working out in a better way for you. So I'm sending you so much love and light with this reading. Peace out.